Mark Allen cleared the table in the first frame, sending a message to Ali Carter. I'm going to be tough to beat. That was the message for the man who's lost his last two encounters against Carter.
हेलो गाइस, एक बार फिर से स्वागत है सभी का। तो अभी हम देख रहे हैं चैम्पियन ऑफ चैम्पियंस मार्क एलन वर्सेस अली कार्टर, फ्रेम सेकंड। अच्छा सेफ्टी शॉट, और यहाँ पर फर्स्ट फ्रेम मार्क एलन विन कर चुके हैं। ये सेकंड फ्रेम अभी हम देख रहे हैं। लेट्स सी क्या होने वाला है आगे। तो बने रहें इस पूरे वीडियो में साथ में।
Mark Allen 4.
Well, I mean, sometimes you might think you're better off going in off there than you are rattling it and taking the cue ball out to the middle of the table. So that will only depend on what
यहाँ
happens
पर
now.
गलती कर बैठे हैं।
Mark Allen with the cue ball in the D. That will only depend on what happens now. You probably fancy knocking this long red in. Sometimes the
सेफ्टी
in-off
शॉट
is a
खेलना
better
चाह रहे थे
option.
बट
That he meant it. Sometimes the in-off is a better option. That he meant it.
लेकिन फाउल कर बैठे हैं यहाँ पर अली कार्टर। मार्क एलन क्या करना चाहेंगे यहाँ पर, लेट्स सी क्या होने वाला है। चैनल पर नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें।
Is this going to be an action replay of frame one when he knocked in a red from distance? Is this going to be an action replay of frame position one when he went from there? This time, he wasn't reliant on a fortunate kiss. It was inch perfect. This time, the pace on that cue ball. He wasn't reliant on a fortunate kiss. It was inch perfect. The pace on that cue ball.
अभी प्लेसिंग को तलाशते हुए मार्क एलन।
I'm not sure he played on the red to the left middle, but that's the one it's going to be.
गजब का ये शॉट।
I'm not sure he played on the red to the left middle, but that's the one it's going to be.
Seven.
Well, if I was Ali Carter, I'd be a little concerned in the early stages. Yes, it's the best of 11.
का शॉट।
He had a pretty impressive victory not that long ago this afternoon against Mark Selby, but in Mark Allen, he could run into one not that long ago. Good form straight after Mark Selby, but in Mark Allen, he could run into one, and I think form straight after. Maybe saved by that red being pushed to the cushion, but he might be on another one. What Carter does know is that the Mark Allen pushed to the cushion, but he might be on another one. Best game is a very formidable opponent.
अच्छा स्टार्ट किया है।
He's got a red to this corner bag nearest to us, but he's not sure about position. Got a red to this corner bag nearest to us, but he's not sure about position.
अच्छा स्टार्ट यहाँ पर मार्क एलन का सेकंड फ्रेम में। फर्स्ट फ्रेम विन कर चुके हैं ऑलरेडी। अभी हम देख रहे हैं सेकंड फ्रेम, चैम्पियन ऑफ चैम्पियंस मार्क एलन वर्सेस अली कार्टर।
This is a difficult red, very close to it, just passes the black. This is a difficult red, very close to it. Good recovery. First time in a frame and a bit he's had to play any sort of a retrieval shot like this. First time in a frame and a bit he's had to play any sort of a retrieval shot like this. Now as he run too far, he wants to roll the red into the right corner. Of course, he's got the other red anyway, so as he runs too far, he wants to roll the red into the right corner. It would have been easier to play the red across the table rather than this one. It would have been easier to play the red across the table rather than this one.
Seventeen. 17.
Wasn't quite convinced initially he could play that shot, but the table is so responsive, so reactive. He played it with ease. Quite convinced initially he could play that shot, but the table is so responsive, so reactive. He played it with ease.
25.
इस फ्रेम में भी काफ़ी अच्छा खेलते हुए मार्क एलन 29 points
locked in at the moment in a very
हो चुके हैं.
tight area down the middle of the table. He looks in good form, he really does. You can see that by the numbers, all the stats are 100% right now. He looks in good form, he really does. Average shot time, see that by the numbers. Sometimes that just goes with the territory of playing well. The average shot time, ooh, until that shot. Playing well.
Mark Allen, 33.
Until that shot. 47 out of 47 and ends up missing one of the easier shots of those.
काफ़ी अच्छा खेल रहे थे यहाँ पर मार्क एलन.
No good reason. Out of 47 and ends up missing one of the
given the
easier
momentum he
shots of
built
those.
up, that was a very,
बट यहाँ पर रेड को मिस कर गए.
very unexpected
सॉरी
miss.
यहाँ पर ब्लैक को मिस कर गए.
Yeah, given the momentum he built pleasantly up, surprising for Carter, who must have thought he was going to be on the receiving end of another sizable contribution. Pleasantly surprising for Carter, who must have thought he was going to be on the receiving end of another sizable contribution.
अब अली कार्टर यहाँ पर जायज़ा लेते हुए, क्योंकि अभी तक उनका खाता नहीं खुला है.
Annoy Ali Carter and anyone else, quite frankly, when someone like Mark Allen misses a black off the spot and somehow he doesn't get on a red from it.
यहाँ पर सेफ्टी शॉट खेलना.
Like Mark Allen misses
Yes, he caught the black too thick.
and somehow he doesn't get on a red from
Consequently,
it.
the cue ball didn't travel far enough for the intended red. Thankfully for him, yes, he caught the black, but you're right. Thick. So consequently, the cue ball didn't travel. No damage done. The intended red. The first mistake chalked up. But you're right. No damage done. The first mistake chalked up.
He's playing well and he's getting a little fortunate on top of that.
बहुत अच्छा यहाँ पर सेफ्टी शॉट.
Get behind the brown, he knew nothing about it. On top of that. Little nudge. Get behind the brown, he knew nothing about it.
Mark Allen.
Well, that was a mild shot, wasn't it? I was thinking, this must be a quick table if that's never going to get to the reds.
Mark Allen.
Unexpected.
It's a bit of a miss here, I think. A quick table if that's never going to get to the reds.
ऐसा आप बहुत कमी से देखने को मिलता है कि
Bit of a miss here. I
उतनी गति नहीं थी, उतनी स्पीड नहीं थी इस शॉट में कि वो रेड को टच कर पाए। इसी वजह से यहाँ पर अली कार्टर ने एक और फाउल दिया है।
Of course, you can have it put back. I don't suppose Ali will make a hash of it again like last time. But he's interested in this two-ball plant. Of course, you can have it put back. So now he's looking at the snooker that he was faced with. But he's interested in this two-ball plant. And I think he's decided at this point not to have the balls replaced. He's going to play the next shot. Got to overcut this first red on the potting angle to make the plant. Not to have the balls replaced. He's going to play the next away again. Away again. Kidman seem to go on and on here. Don't think there's anything on it. It's by way of a colour. Kidman seem to go on and on here. Don't think there's anything on it. It's by way of a colour.
Yeah, I will do. Yes, no problem. Yellow. Yellow.
When you heard
Mark
Marcel
Allen
Leclerc there say no problem, that was because Mark Allen said get down there just in case. When you heard
Mark
Marcel
Allen
Leclerc there
was
say
clear
no
to the
problem,
yellow.
that was because Mark Allen said get
finds
down there
himself
just in case. In more strife. Was clear to the yellow. Carter finds himself in more strife.
He's playing a little bit of left-hand side to get into the bunch of one cushion. You can misjudge the pace on these as well. Playing the side and looking to get the angle. He's gone strongly into them. And he played it. Send that cue ball down the table. If so, it was a good shot. Acknowledged by Allen. Side and looking to get the angle. He's gone strongly into them. Just clinging on at this stage, isn't he? Hoping something will come his way, Carter. Down the table. If so, it was a good shot. Acknowledged by Allen. Just clinging on at this stage, isn't he? Hoping something will come his way, Carter.
Missed a couple of points of this ilk against White, quite thick this afternoon. Missed a couple of pots needed again there against White, quite thick this afternoon.
Yes, Phil, you called it. He did sort of push it slightly onto the object ball, I think. It's often the reason why he missed these. Played with the right-hand side, it sort of goes originally to the left. Push it slightly onto the object ball. Pushes onto the object ball. It's often the reason why he missed these. Played with the right-hand side, it sort of goes originally to the left. Does it? That side. Holding a ball to the object ball at this stage. Ali Carter. Holding a ball at this stage. Ali Carter.
One.
Another pot where the cue ball just refuses to halt. Another pot where the cue ball just refuses
Bravo.
to halt.
Makalunga. Grab.
Quite a good shot. I mean, he's covered the red with the brown. It could have been possible to the right corner. Carter's going to have to play a good safety shot here. Avoid going into the brown on the way back up the table. Red with the brown. Could have been possible to the right corner.
काफ़ी अच्छे शॉट थे बट यहाँ
Somehow he
पर
manages.
कलर नहीं मिल पाए
Safety shot here.
मार्क एलन को.
Going into the brown on the way back up the table.
और अब यहाँ पर क्या 2 फ्रेम जीत पाएंगे मार्क एलन या फिर यहाँ पर कमबैक करेंगे अली कार्टर. लेट्स सी.
The other way this time, missed it on the other side. Surely this time that red passes the blue. I mean, that Ali does deserve to have a pot here. The other way this time, missed it on the other side. Surely this time that red passes the blue. I mean, that Ali does deserve to have a pot here.
Well, finally, belatedly, off the mark. And now Mark Allen's pleased he took the decision to chip the brown close to a side cushion. He's also got a red. Well, finally, belatedly, on a side cushion as well. And now Mark Allen's pleased he, but Carter can get right back into the frame at the very least. To a side cushion. He's also got a red on a side cushion as well. But Carter can get right back into the frame at the very least.
Six. Seven.
Wrong side of the blue, but the up and down with the brown not on its spot is an easier shot. But all that middle of the table to bounce the cue ball in and out of vault on.
अब यहाँ पर अच्छा खेलते हुए अली कार्टर. हो सकता है ये विन कर जाए ये वाला फ्रेम और 1-1 से बराबरी हो जाए. तो आखिरी तक देखते हैं. मेरे साथ में देखिए क्या होने वाला है इस फ्रेम में आगे.
Nancy. 20.
Now the
26.
tough stuff kicks in.
Yeah, the double, which is his first choice of shot.
Now the tough stuff.
27.
I mean, players at this level do get doubles a lot, but you're never a certainty. You can misjudge them. His first choice of shot. You're never in any doubt.
27.
I mean, players at this level do get doubles a lot, but it's more difficult for now to get the frame one. You can misjudge them.
गजब का शॉट यहाँ पर अली कार्टर का.
In any doubt. Phil said it gets more difficult. Good shot. I think the red on the right cushion will give him potentially less problems as a right-handed player.
34.
It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Good shot. And behind it. I think the red on the right cushion will give him potentially less problems as a right-handed player.
34.
It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And behind it.
34.
Especially with that angle on the pink, which is not ideal. Especially with that angle on the pink, which is not ideal. Felt that he couldn't get on the red at all.
40.
So, play the double here, the break's going to come to an end. Definitely put the first good safety shot in. Felt that he couldn't get on the red at all. Not bad.
Carter 40.
Not bad.
Carter 40.
और अभी दोनों ही सेफ्टी शॉट खेलते हुए, क्योंकि 43 हैं मार्क एलन के पॉइंट्स और 40 अली कार्टर हैं, तो यहाँ से कोई भी फ्रेम विन कर सकता है ईज़िली. इसलिए दोनों ही प्लेयर सेफ्टी शॉट खेलते हुए.
Pan to Carter. I think he's seeing the funny side. Pan to Carter. I think he's seeing the funny side. A stroke of luck. What? A stroke of luck.
I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? And things like that you just could never predict. I don't know if does he feel he can just creep past the brown and it's amazing, isn't it? Edge the red. Things like that you just could never predict. I don't know, a little bit. Does he feel he can just creep past the brown? At close quarters, this. Edge the red. I think he can hit it. You have to ensure it goes safe. At close quarters, this. It's not really been his evening so far. We've not even had 2 frames. But I think it's safe to say that Ali Carter has not had any rub of the green.
एक बार फिर से यहाँ पर गलती कर बैठे अली कार्टर. एक और फाउल इनके नाम.
His only consolation,
I
Carter's
think
aware
यहाँ
that from
पर
distance, certainly in this frame,
मार्क
Alan
एलन
has
को
not been
विन कर
shot.
जाना
His
चाहिए.
only consolation,
ये
Carter's
frame भी.
aware that from distance, certainly in this frame, Alan has not been shot. That was better, and now Carter's second consolation. Allen will need the awkward brown. That was better, and now Carter's second consolation.
1.
Allen will need the awkward brown.
Six. Mark Allen 6.
I have to say, again, the little secondary kiss on the cue ball has put difficulty on this shot. It's queuing over the green now. It wouldn't have been otherwise. Still, he's recovered well. And he can still pitch the frame. It would be some frame to win. We're battling against the elements of it, during the piece of it. He might have a shot here.
और अभी दोनों ही सेफ्टी शॉट खेलते हुए
Coming towards the
क्योंकि 43 हैं मार्क
brown,
एलन के
maybe
पॉइंट्स
develop it.
और
I think it's
40
natural to get very
अली
close to the
कार्टर है
ground.
तो यहाँ से कोई भी फ्रेम विन कर सकता है इजीली इसलिए दोनों ही प्लेयर सेफ्टी शॉट खेलते हुए
Well, they got the second part of the shot, but not the first. That
Ali
could
Carter,
be
2.
a very costly error.
Just seemed to be a little off balance there, Neil.
Yeah, it was awkward, wasn't it?
Pan to Carter.
Can he pop the green and leave the cue ball down there to make the pot
He's
easier?
seeing the funny side.
Will the brown still be cuttable on that side? Yeah, I
What?
think it is.
Stroke of
That's
luck.
why he played that now. He hit that one very well. I'd be surprised to me if it wasn't a frame when it needs the blue. Different kind of a frame to the first one. The result of which is going to be the same. Things like that you just could never predict. I don't know if does he feel he can just creep past the brown and into the red?
12.
A little bit at close quarters this. I think he can hit it. Let's make sure it goes safe.
Quite often when you're in prime position and you miss a black off the spot, the snooker gods kick you in the shins.
अली कार्टर
Not on that occasion.
foul
Mark
in
Allen
Canal.
doubles his advantage.
Pretty much an under.